everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Gary, and for today's video I thought I would start off with my updated everyday makeup routine that is basically inspired by the clean girl trend that's, I think it started on TikTok. It's super popular at the moment, but this as a whole was inspired by the pandemic and wearing less makeup, because to be honest, I think we all kind of started wearing more lightweight, less makeup, or even no makeup. So the more no makeup or less makeup look is really the trend right now. All brands are producing more lightweight, like BB cream, tinted moisturizers, and more creamy products that give you this very fresh, dewy look, which I'm a big fan of. I personally have been using and loving BB creams for years now, and the fact that this is a thing at the moment and like a trend makes me very happy, because on a daily basis I definitely reach out for my BB creams and tinted moisturizers. I rarely use a high coverage foundation, only for very special occasions or when I'm being photographed. So I think the popular clean girl makeup look is absolutely beautiful and I love it. But also today is March the 8th and I would love to wish you a very happy International Women's Day. It's such a blessing to be a woman in this world, and I hope you are all having an amazing day and you feel loved and appreciated. And remember that it's time to spoil yourself today. It's not about waiting for a man or somebody else to give you flowers and presents. No, treat yourself and you should make yourself happy first. Also here we celebrate Mother's Day, and being 7, almost 8 months pregnant, this week I'm entering 8 months. Makes me very excited, very emotional. It's definitely the best Women's Day in my life, and carrying and expecting a baby girl makes me so happy and so emotional, and I can easily tear up, but I don't want to be crying on camera. So yeah, happy International Women's Day. You are amazing the way you are. And yeah, it's my happiest Women's Day, because having a baby, expecting a girl, feels even more special today. The bump is really growing. I can show you a bump update. So this is how 7, almost 8 months pregnancy looks like. So yeah, this week I will be 8 months pregnant and it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, I feel great. Everything is absolutely fine. I'm feeling a little bit more tired recently, and I'm starting to feel really the baby weight now, but otherwise it's amazing. But let's get into the makeup routine already. I already did my skincare and my SPF. I showed you in my previous video. I used the SVR SPF, the blurring one, which is the perfect blurring primer for your makeup. It makes your skin, your complexion super smooth, very blurred, like you have a filter on your face. So I highly recommend to try this on, even if you're using dewy products like I am. It's a great primer, because I feel like with this sunscreen underneath your makeup, the makeup really lasts longer, because all these dewy glowy products, they tend to be melting off your face in a few hours, but this SPF really helps. So it's all about the dewy, glowy, fresh, no makeup, perfect glass skin complexion when we talk about the clean girl makeup look. So the two products that I'm using for my complexion are the Missha BB cream. I almost ran out of it. My bottle is almost empty, so I mix it with a new product in my routine. This is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This is quite light. These Missha BB creams are infused with skincare. They have SPF 42 for your face. It says that you can even use this without sunscreen underneath, but I still put mine because I love the effect that it gives. So it has skincare ingredients and anti-wrinkle properties. It's amazing, but you will see I just don't love the colors of this BB cream because it has a very grayish undertone, but it really does give you this naturally perfect complexion. On most days when I just want a BB cream and a eyebrow pencil on my face, this is all that I'm using. But to add a little bit more coverage and to get the perfect shade for me, I add a few drops from the Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild, and this is in light medium. This tinted moisturizer is super popular on social media. You can see it everywhere, and I can see why. It beautifully evens out your skin tone and gives you this glowy, fresh, healthy look, and I absolutely love it. The combination of these two, like tinted moisturizers slash BB creams, works, and my face base looks very even and very fresh, very lightweight without feeling heavy on your skin at all. And I'm in love with this feeling. I hate feeling heavy cakey foundation on my skin. And you can add a little bit more of the tinted moisturizers if you have spots or you want a little bit more coverage, but your skin still looks and feels like skin, and this fresh feeling is just everything. Next is eyebrows, and I lightly fill in my eyebrows with the Catrice Eye Pencil in brown color, number 040. And I try to make them as natural as possible without adding too much product, and brushing them up with the spoolie to give them a little bit more definition and to spread the product. And to set them in place, I use the Benefit Eyebrow Gel. For a fresher, more awake look, I add just a few drops of concealer. Mine is the Maybelline Fit Me in the number 15. Just a little bit in the inner corner to brighten up the eye look, and at the end of your eyelids to lift the face. I leave it for a few minutes while I do the rest of my face and then go and blend it in, because this way you get more coverage from your concealer. Also, this one is almost empty, and we finally got here the NYX Bear With Me concealer, and this is my next concealer definitely that I'm going to purchase. Is this serum concealer, and I saw so many amazing reviews of this concealer. Very lightweight and dewy, again in this theme, but still gives you coverage, so cannot wait to get this one, and I will show you in future videos. But next I go in with my eyes, and I love that this trend doesn't focus on your eye makeup. Your eyelids are very glossy, glowy, and what I usually use is a highlighter from my palettes. You know, you always get these palettes or highlighter palettes that you have different shades, but at least for me there are always shades that are a little bit darker for a highlighter for me. And I have this Estee Lauder face palette with bronzer, blush, highlighter, but highlighter is this pinky, very glowy, very beautiful one, but I prefer to use this one as an eyeshadow, just one eyeshadow color all over my eyelid. I tap in it and I blend it all over my eyelids. It gives you a flush of color, but because it's a highlighter, it's so glowy and beautiful, and I feel like with this trick your eyes look very open and awake, and the entire makeup look is super fresh and minimal, and you just look naturally glowing from within. And if I feel like giving a little bit more depth and definition, I go with neutral bronzer shade. This one has a little bit of shimmer in it as well. This is the Bronze Goddess in medium 02. Light neutral brown, and I just added the smallest amount in my crease to get a little definition and depth. For bronzer, contour, it's amazing if you have liquid bronzer that you have. It will complete this all dewy, very fresh face look, but I just use a little bit of the Bronze Goddess bronzer, and the trick that I recently learned is to find the only place on your cheek when you can easily feel your teeth. It's somewhere right here, and to hit with the bronzer, whatever you use, the contour, in this exact spot. For me it's right here, and to focus the product in this exact spot and just lightly blend it in. And this is supposed to give you the most natural contour bronzed look, and honestly I think this technique really works. You can see on the other side, you can feel with your finger where this spot is, where you can feel your teeth right here, and I just go in with a little bit of bronzer. And just with my fingers, I will go in and blend the concealer under my eyes. I personally don't love setting all of my face, so I just very lightly set under my eyes where I usually use concealer. And sometimes I go under my bronzer to give it more definition, and this sculpts your face even more. Blush and highlighter are quite important for this makeup look. I usually reach for a liquid highlighter. This one is a champagne golden shade, just like this. This was a gift and it's from the brand Style Addict. And I applied with my finger on the highest point of my cheeks. I touch a little bit of the brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. Blush is the absolute star and game changer for this makeup look. Liquid blush is amazing as well, but I use my Pink Kiss 220 from my Estee Lauder palette. It's very beautiful pinky color with a little bit of bluish undertone, and I try to apply my blush higher above my bronzer and almost into my highlighter, blending into the highlighter. And this is a technique that really lifts your face, your cheekbones, and I feel it looks very flattering. I think like a lot of people, I used to hate blush, never using it. If I had it in face palettes, never used it, but now when it's so popular, finally fell into it, and I love pinky blushes. They just look so youthful and beautiful. This blush also has shimmer in it and builds up to this glow and freshness of your face. It really depends on your face shape, but I try to not to go too much into the apples of my cheeks, just on the outer side of my face to get this more lifted, snatched look. To finish off the eyes, I always curl my eyelashes, and my favorite mascaras are from Essence. This is the Maximum Definition Volume Mascara. It's really good as well. I love the brush because it's this silicone, very thin, flexible brush, and it grabs all of your eyelashes. This is the brushes that I love. I very rarely use fake eyelashes anymore, only if I'm doing like a wedding or like a big photo shoot. Maybe I will reach for fake eyelashes. I'm just not into them anymore. I think that this trend is a little bit gone already. Of course, you do you, and you can do absolutely whatever works for you, whatever you love. But it's a bit relieving to not use fake eyelashes. With curling your eyelashes and a nice mascara, I think you can get pretty good results. For everyday makeup look, it's just perfect. Eyes are done, so onto my favorite part. This is always lips. And today my combo will be my favorite lip liner. You can see it's so small already, but this is the NYX Nude Truffle lip liner. It's the perfect brownish light nude color for me. It's perfect for contouring your lips. And I will on top put a new product for me. This was one of my presents today. It's the Kylie High Gloss in the shade 319 Diva, and I cannot wait to use this. It's the most perfect, most beautiful nude neutral shade. So yeah, my husband really knows me, and this is the most perfect pinkish nude shade. I already tried it on immediately, of course, and it's just such a beautiful lip product. It gives you the glossy, beautiful lips that complete the entire makeup, but without being sticky on or uncomfortable. The packaging is adorable, and I love Kylie lip products. So I go in first with the lip liner to lightly shape, define, and lightly overline my lips, but just in the bottom part right here, and my upper lip is a little bit smaller, so I give it a little bit more definition. And this, I think, is for me the perfect shade. And another trick that I recently saw is to use the lip pencil flat on your lips to get a more natural look and to naturally blend in the pencil. And I never over align the sides of my lips, but I highly recommend this exact shade, the Nude Truffle from the NYX lip pencils. And now you'll see how beautiful this high gloss is. Again, the shade is 319 Diva, the most perfect nude color I've ever seen. It blends like a butter and melts beautifully, blends with the lip pencil. And this is how the highlight gloss looks like. I usually don't have a lot of glosses that I love, but this one is phenomenal and is the perfect shade for me. It feels very comfortable on the lips, and it's so shiny and beautiful, and I think it completes the entire makeup look just beautifully. So this is it for my everyday makeup routine, inspired by the clean girl trend. Love it, and all these products that I showed you that I'm using today, I use regularly. I reach out for them on a daily basis. This is my routine, and I really think that these are really great products. So let me know if you have used or you would like to use some of these.